Hey everybody, welcome back to part 2 of my Godzilla series, showing off some of my Godzilla videos for you guys. With me as always is Huey Small, Kevin Smith, aka Look-alike.
Beard's gone.
And we're just picking up where I left off before. Left off with Son of Godzilla. This is another really good entry in the series and another one of my favorites. And this is one that me and my daughter like to watch. She really likes this one. And this one was the first one to show to introduce Minya, also known as Manila, also known as Godzuki, the son of Godzilla. It's really good, and they fight Spiga, the giant spider, in this one.
Son of Godzilla.
The next one was called Destroy All Monsters. Now this one was originally intended to be the final Godzilla movie, and they wanted to end it with a bang, so they had all of Toho's monsters that had been introduced so far in one movie to fight King Ghidorah in the end, and it's just like one big giant Royal Rumble fight in the end, and it's really good. And like I say, it had everybody in it. It had Godzilla, Rodan, Gorosaurus, Angulus, Manda, Baragon, Varan. It had everybody in it, and it's one big giant Royal Rumble. So good chance this is another really good entry in the series.
That had to last like 4 hours long. We just been battling all out.
Actually, it's the last 15 or 20 minutes of it is the best part, because that's the big fight with Ghidorah in the end. Poor Ghidorah, you can't help but feel sorry for him, because he has it coming, but he gets it pretty bad. From then on, the series kind of took like a lighter tone, and they watered down the series a lot and made it more family friendly. And it all began with this entry right here. It's called Godzilla's Revenge. From this point on, the series was aimed more at of a younger audience. And this is actually my least favorite in the entire series. It's good for kids, but it's not a very good Godzilla movie. Most of the movie is a dream. This kid is just thinking about being on Monster Island with Godzilla and Godzilla's son, and fighting a new monster they introduce. It's called Gabra. But it's really watered down. It's really kid friendly, so it's not very good. But you know, it is Godzilla. So, and I liked it as a kid, but as I got older, it's not one of my favorites.
I do like that you're doing them in order.
Yeah, I'm doing all these in chronological order from beginning to end. The next is another one that me and my daughter like to watch. She really likes this one a lot. It's Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster, also known as Godzilla vs. Hedorah. In this one, they really make Godzilla look like a good guy, and he's out here to save the people and save the planet and save the environment and do all this for, you know, humanity, which is kind of stupid, because all humanity's ever tried to do was destroy Godzilla. I don't know why he would want to help save. All right, next in the series is Godzilla vs. Gigan. This one introduced Gigan, and he's one of Godzilla's major villains. This one also had a tag team match between Godzilla teaming up with a former enemy called Angulus, or Anguirus, and they fight Gigan and King Ghidorah in this one, so it's really good.
Pretty cool.
This one, the cover of it always kind of cracked me up, because it has Godzilla and Megalon fighting on the top of the World Trade Center, which this never happens in the movie at all. It doesn't even take place in America. But I always thought the cover was pretty funny. Godzilla on one tower and Megalon on the other. But this one's really cheesy. It's fun, it's cheesy, it's very kid friendly. And also it's another tag team match where Godzilla teaming up with Jet Jaguar fighting Megalon. And Gigan also returns in this one. So it's Megalon and Gigan fighting Godzilla and Jet Jaguar.
If you notice, Godzilla is like signalizing 9/11.
Exactly. That's one way of looking at it, I guess you could look at. Next in the series, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. This is a really good one. Those darn aliens are up to their old tricks again, trying to, you know, fool humanity. And they build a robot version of Godzilla and use him to try and destroy, you know, overthrow the Earth. And, well, that doesn't turn out too well, which Godzilla rips his head off in the end. And
those aliens ever learn?
those aliens, they never learn, I'll tell you. But they come back again. One more, they give it another try. And they rebuild Mechagodzilla, bring him back. Only this time they team up Mechagodzilla with a scientist who has discovered a prehistoric giant monster called Titanosaurus. And unlike in the previous one, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, Godzilla had help from someone called King Caesar. In this one, he's all alone, and he has to fight not only Mechagodzilla, but Titanosaurus in this one. This is also the last video to showcase Godzilla as a quote-unquote good guy. From then on, he'll be portrayed as a villain in the next few in the series.
Yeah, Godzilla's like, fuck me. Fight my way.
This one I saw in the theater when I was a kid, and I really loved this one. They brought Godzilla back after 30 years after the original and brought him back as a bad guy. Godzilla 1985. And I noticed I have two different versions of this. One is the one that was put out by Star Maker Video. This is the re-release of the video, and this is the original release of the video. And if you'll notice, the lettering on the video is a little different. The 1985 is right directly under the Godzilla here, on top, whereas it's on the bottom here. And his details on his face are a little different. His eyes are green on this one, and his eyes are dark brown on this one. And as well as some of his other features like his teeth and his nose are more defined on this one. I thought that was kind of cool how they did that.
That's the one Raymond Burr come back in there.
Yeah, Raymond Burr reprises his role as Steve Martin in that one.
Not the comedian.
And the sequel to that one was Godzilla vs. Biollante, which is really, really good. It takes place directly after the end of Godzilla 1985. At the end of that one, he's trapped down in a volcano, and in this one, he comes back up out of the volcano, and when he does, he has to fight this creature called Biollante, who's part Godzilla, part plant, and part alien. So he's a pretty nasty villain, and Godzilla, he catches a butt whip in there, and but he fixes him. He gets him right there in the end. This is a really good one too, so check it out if you can. Alright, and that wraps up the Volume 2. Stay tuned for my final part in Volume 3, which I'm going to finish the Godzilla series and also introduce some of Godzilla's friends like King Kong, Mothra, Gorgo, Gamera, and Rodan. So stay tuned for Part 3, and we'll see you guys next time.